This program is brought to you by Castrol.
If you think stress is tough on you, consider your car engine. Stop-and-go traffic conditions, overloading, and even starting can lead to engine damage. Insist on the reliability of Castrol GTX Extra because too much stress can be fatal. Castrol GTX Extra, the lifeblood of your engine.
September, the month that marks the beginning of the festival season with the Ganesh festival. But we are here in a festival that is quite in tune with Bangalore's reputation of India's city on the move. We are in Bangalore to celebrate excellence in motor rallying, courtesy the 24th Castrol Karnataka 1000 Rally. The third round of the Castrol National Rally for cars and motorcycles, the event is organized by the Karnataka Motorsports Club, which is one short of completing its golden jubilee. And before we start, a look at the leaderboard of the 1998 Castrol National Rally Championship after 2 rounds. Team MRF's Leela Krishnan is leading the way with 30 points. The 5-time And once again, all eyes will be on Leela Krishnan. Before we head for the tracks, we take you to the crucial scrutiny stage, a stage where the mean machines are checked by the stewards to ensure that they comply with the norms of the national rally. The motorbikes too go through a stringent checkup before the bikes scorch the earth.
This year's rally follows the format of the European special stage pattern, where special stages are run within transport sections. The Karnataka Motorsports Club first pioneered this in 1983, and this has now become the national regulation. All championship rallies in India today run on this format.
Before we kick off the action with the bikes, which were flagged off in the early morning, a look at the 1998 Castrol National Rally Championship leaderboard. All the best to birthday boy Subin Patel of Team MRF, who is leading the table after round 2.
Train more faster than last year. It will be exciting.
It won't be so easy for Subin Patel, as K. Prasad and Rohitas Kumar of Team MRF will pose a stiff challenge to him. First to hit the road was Team MRF's K. Prasad, the winner at Chennai, and the rest seemed just as revved up to get going. The Castrol Karnataka 1000 Rally was to run nearly 500 kilometers, nearly 1/3 of which was the special stage comprising mostly dirt. K. Prasad, intent on Bombay lad Zubin Patel of Team MRF on his Suzuki Shogun had made a cautious start. Nasik lad Paritosh Kohak was following Zubin, a measured start at 79.01 km per hour by the MRF driver. But local boy Srinivas was the fastest. As the morning unfolded, the riders were penning a racy script, which for a few was too rough. For G. Prasad on bike number 11, this was a rather unlucky beginning. The Bangalore lad escaped serious injuries and was forced to pull out after this nasty fall. Local lad R. Srinivas was the leader at the end of special stage 1, followed by K. Prasad and Zubin Patel of Team MRF. As the bikers went about their business, it was the turn of the four-wheelers to hit the rough.
The terrain is the same as last year, and I don't know, we just have to wait and see. It's quite a long rally with very little service, so just have to try and pace ourselves to the finish.
Oh, it is one of the toughest. The terrain is quite rough, so
the terrain is quite good in two rough stages. So I think one has to be careful and do as well as one can.
Each of the 29 teams mirrored similar views, and each of them had one goal: make the Castrol Karnataka 1000 title their own. So it's time to flag off. Naren Kumar of Team MRF was followed by car number 104, four-time national champion Hari Singh of Team JK. The Chandigarh driver was followed by Team MRF's mainstay Leela Krishnan in car number 105. Soon, most drivers got the feel of the early transport, but soon lost out. Our camera, however, followed the starter Naren Kumar of Team MRF, who was beginning to drive loose and was finding the novelty of an inboard camera very interesting. The promising Manik Rekhi of Team JK was keeping the pace, maintaining a cool 87.71 kilometers per hour. Still early days for Hari Singh, and he seemed to be close to getting into the groove. As the spectators on the Yellapura to Uppenhalli stage were settling down for racy times ahead, Leela Krishnan zipped in, driving at an average speed of 90.59 kilometers per hour. The Coimbatore heavyweights' intentions looked very clear. Delhi driving at an average speed of cool 92.83 kilometers per hour. The N group stalwarts, Sagar Muthappa and Jagat Nanjappa, both looked set behind the wheels and were both driving over 85 kilometers per hour. For some, the rally was a lifting experience, completely charmed by the lady participants, Nawaz Bhatena and S. Bhuvaneshwari. Naren Kumar was taking care of some sheepish spectators, besides of course pacing himself well. The JK team drivers were keeping up with the hot pace set by the MRF drivers as the first special stage entered the home stretch. The Yellapura to Uppenhalli stage, spanning 11.5 kilometers of dirt and rough terrain, had given the drivers. We now get set for the second special stage from Uppenhalli to Konli, a distance of 7 kilometers. Naren Kumar was off the blocks in a jiffy, but there was trouble soon ahead. What a crash! And this meant Naren lost crucial time, and driving further ahead was no easy job, but the Coimbatore lad kept going. Hari Singh appeared out of sorts, quite in contrast to his reputation of being a man in a hurry. No such problems for Leela Krishnan, who had hit the top gear at 93.68 kilometers per hour. Dickie Gill had also got into the groove, but the man who was scorching the earth was Arjun Balu. The MRF hotshot was driving at an incredible 98.05 kilometers per hour, slower at 89.68 kilometers per hour. The villagers looked a bemused lot. These speedy Gonzalveses were quite in contrast to their laid-back lifestyle. The rally was hotting up with the classic MRF-JK rivalry, peppered with Chittanad spices. Nawaz Bhatena had stepped up the gas. She had pierced the 80s and was zipping along at 85.71 kilometers per hour. Oops! Our man had a handful in this rally, but that did not bother the leaders. Arjun Balu and Leela Krishnan had maintained the Team MRF ascendancy. As the cars were hotting up, the bikes were past the midway stage. K. Prasad riding at a speed of nearly per hour. As we zoomed in from the hills, birthday boy Zubin Patel seemed intent in double celebrations. The Bombay lad on the Suzuki Shogun was on a roll. The undulating terrain provided some breathtaking views, and the bikers, while missing out on that, were providing all the thrills and frills. As our cameras panned the action and the scenery, the bikers started nearing the home stretch. K1000 of Team MRF, undaunted by the rough, was maintaining an average speed of 80. Vikram on his Shogun was negotiating the bends with ease. Paritosh Kohok was keeping the pace too at an average speed of 74.69 kilometers per hour. Local boy R. Srinivas was on the fast track, his speedometer touching the 80s. Soon it was time to take stock of the bikes as the drivers entered the service park.
But first stage we made 15 seconds. 15? Hello?
Birthday boy Zubin Patel of Team MRF, winner here last year, made it 2 in a row, followed by K1000. Team MRF winning the first 2 positions. On the 3rd spot, R. Srinivas of Bangalore.
Castrol Super DG, Castrol Super DG. कभी न हारे बाजी मारे जब मिले Castrol power. Castrol Super DG.
And special stage from Konli to Service Park. And Naren Kumar was doing quite well, never mind the smashed windscreen. Manik Rekik was keeping up the JK challenge, keeping pace with the MRF bandwagon. Leela Krishnan looked like bracing up for yet another title, his speed a shade short of 90. Dickie Gill was on the roll as well, cruising along coolly. As we go ahead, we also take an inside view and enter the driver's world. Farad Bhatena of Team MRF was also hot on trail of the leaders, not 90 through the 7-kilometer stretch. Ram Narayan in car number 110 was finding the going tough. His speed had dropped down from 87 to 83 kilometers per hour. Sagar Muthappa, the N Group champion at Chennai, was hoping to make an encore. His speed, 87.37 kilometers per hour, had set him on the course for his innings. The rain brought relief for the spectators, though driving definitely became tough. But that did not deter Jagat Nanjappa from averaging 84 kilometers per hour. Rain or shine, the rallists raced ahead as they neared the end of the 3rd special stage. And that's how the results looked after the end of Special Stage 3. A clear sweep by MRF yet again, with Arjun Balu maintaining his pole position. It was time for the much-needed service, and no one needed it more than Naren Kumar. The service park was a scene of frenetic activity. Service over, stage 4. Spread overhead. There goes Leela Krishnan, mirroring visions of a second title this year. Naren Kumar with his car refurbished was on the roll once again, and so was Arjun Balu, who was averaging 74.52 kilometers during the stage. The long stretch with quite a few bends and bumps meant the speed of most of the drivers had dropped considerably. Sagar Muthappa, with an average speed of 74.52 kilometers per hour, was the fastest in this stage. Sandeep Kadur and Dilbagh Gill. We then check out Gaurav Dalal and Vishwanathan Krishnan. Time to check out the results after stage 4. Arjun Balu and Sagar Muthappa sharing the top spot and Jagat Nanjappa shade behind. Yet again, Team MRF all the way. As the evening began to set in and photographers readied themselves for their last shots, Naren Kumar kicked off special stage 5 from Gauri Kere to Service Park, a distance of 7.4 kilometers. The JK team, lagging quite behind, wanted to make up the most before the night set in, and Hari Singh gave them the charge. Leela Krishnan, intent on keeping the MRF headway intact, was negotiating the bumpy course with dexterous ease. Dickie Gill was on course too, the rough course quite to his liking. As the drivers sped past, Arjun Balu, the leader so far, was on song. Still the fastest at 74.4. Sam Kadgara was too, cruising along at 67.44 kilometers per hour. Sagar Muthappa, the local lad, seemed to give his best, driving at a speed of 73.19 kilometers per hour. Jagat Nanjappa was not far behind, 71.61 kilometers per hour. Karandeep Singh of Team MRF was cruising along at 73 kilometers per hour. Inside the driver's world again, our novel camera tracking Naren's every move. Leela, feisty as ever, was racing along, and so was Arjun Balu. Sagar Muthappa, the N Group champion in Chennai, was on a roll too, enjoying the bumps and bends. There was no full stops on Jagat Nanjappa of Team MRF, and wow, what a jump! Team MRF's Karandeep Singh, all revved up, was one of the fastest with the speed of Nawaz Bhatena, the lone lady driver, proved at this stage that belonging to the fair sex did not matter in rally. She gave her best performance, averaging 74.21 kilometers, the second fastest in this stage. And there it goes, Sandeep Kadur getting stuck, but finally managing to wriggle out. As stage 5 neared the home stretch, the cars went on a tizzy. Here's one exciting action from Abhilash in car number 121. That's how the mark sheet looked of stage 5. Balu still the leader. Nawaz Bhatena ran an exciting race, pushing herself up to the second spot, and Leela at third place. Time to regroup, and the MRF team, leading so far, plan the future course of action. After regrouping, the cars headed for the service park, which, as always, was a scene of frantic activity. Service over, the cars hit the roads again. this time round in pitch darkness. But that did not seem to have any effect on their zen for speed, as one car after another zipped past into the night. But there were many casualties during the nearly 100-kilometer stretch by night. The major ones who pulled out were Hari Singh, Upkar Dikhi Gill and Naren Kumar. And the winner was none other than 5-time rallying champion Leela Krishnan of Team MRF. An excellent combination of man and machine was the reason behind his triumph. All in all, it was virtually a clean sweep for the Team MRF. They painted the town red by claiming the top 4 overall positions in the Castrol. After the grueling rally, it was time for the awards night. After 2 days of rallying, it was time to take home the honors. The hall was chock-a-block with rally enthusiasts and, of course, the participants.
We're able to see many of the leading rallies live as well as on the TV.
The Bombay boy Zubin Patel, overall winner in the two-wheeler category.
Yesterday was my birthday actually. I gave myself a big gift because last year also it was on my birthday even, and it's a 2 in a row, and hoping forward to making a hat-trick next year. And well, the event was very nice conducted. The event.
Lad Sagar Muthapa.
Thank you.
Well, I think the initial lead and advantage that we got in the first 5 stages basically saw that we managed to have a comfortable lead and we didn't come under pressure at any time.
Arjun Balu made MRF team proud by finishing a creditable second in the four-wheeler section. And finally the big one, Leela Krishnan of Team MRF, 5-time national champion, put a strong foot forward for the 6th national title by winning the Castrol Karnataka 1000 rally.
Because of the weather conditions as well, and we had good competition, so it was tough. Yeah, we hope to do well in the next few events, and think we will win the championship.
So after 3 rounds of the Castrol National Rallying Championship, Leela Krishnan is the undisputed leader. Arjun Balu and Sagar Muthapa are behind him, and JK's Hari Singh trailing in the 4th spot. Team MRF on the lead in the two-wheelers too. Zubin Patel and K Prasad claiming the first 2 spots and Paritosh Kohak 3rd.
If you think stress is tough on you, consider your car engine. Stop and go traffic conditions, overloading, and even starting can lead to engine damage. Insist on the reliability of Castrol GTX Extra, because too much stress can be fatal. Castrol GTX Extra, the lifeblood of your engine.
This program was brought to you by Castrol.